When I first saw you, your hair was brown and long at that cafeteria table. I told my friend you'd be my next sweetie if to convince you I was able. I had hoped that I could impress you with my obvious keen intellect. But when I asked if I could sit at your table, you looked rather circumspect. But once we got to talking, we didn't have much in common. You were literature, I was engineering. The only thing we both liked was eating ramen. But amazing love descended upon that tiny dining room. In no way did our differences keep our love from growing to full bloom. God's grace shone all around the place, though my bounciness was a bother, and your wisdom, you said, opposites attract. You were a girlfriend like no other. 48 years ago today, we married and you became pregnant, and I found out I would be a dad. But this was not your fondest dream or a plan that we ever had. You'd hoped to use your new PhD and teach kids how to think, not stay at home and rock the crib and clean diapers in the sink. But once your baby Kevin was born and you looked into his eyes, when he latched onto your nipple the first time and cooed, and it was no surprise that amazing love descended upon that tiny little crib. In no time you were hooked and died, and not just being glib. God's grace shone all around the place, though his crying was a bother. In your wisdom, you said, just let him cry. You were a mother. Like no other. Now our kids are grown, they've flown the coop according to God's design. This was not our fondest dream, from my job, I could now resign. Yahoo! I'd hoped to use my PhD and teach kids how to think, not stay at home watching news on TV with our world going over the brink. But then I look over at you, all snuggled up in your red recliner, and I realize how much you have blessed my life, a life that could not have been finer. Now amazing love descends upon our cozy TV living room. In no time I am mesmerized, is spelling all my gloom. God's grace shines all around the place, though Guy Fieri is still a bother. But in my wisdom I said, just let him squawk. I love you like no other. There will never be another you. Not even the Food Network can tear us asunder. Now amazing love descends upon our cozy living room. No, I'm not gonna answer that. In no time I am mesmerized, dispelling all my gloom. God's grace shines, stop that phone, all around our place. His mercy calms every squall. Oh, the phone stopped. And in our wisdom we hear his voice. Love shall conquer all. Amen. Thank you, Jesus, for my dear Judy. What happened 48 years ago today, and our sweet kids who love us so much, they talk to us every day on WeChat.